We're back. We're live. Happy Monday. Today, I want to give you permission to suck. Let me explain. I was thinking about, the video I did Friday, the little case study walkthrough thing, and I walked away realizing I had 3 or 4 points in my note that I totally didn't touch on. I missed them. And I felt pretty big about it for a minute or two and then decided, you know what? No, that's not the point. And I remember last year I spent months, the bulk of the year, certainly the back half of the year, perfecting my content strategy and client systems. And I wouldn't say the business nearly died, but new business had slowed to a point where it was a concern. And this year, I started publishing these messy live videos with zero concern for perfection. I just wanted to start publishing and make that a habit. Can I grow and improve my publishing muscle? That's it. And this year is the complete opposite of last year. The business has seen solid growth. And here's what I learned, okay? It's basically a version of, I like to say it this way, even though I don't know if it actually makes any sense, but I would rather be tactically wrong and strategically correct than strategically wrong and tactically correct. And there's a difference, because I think we fall into this procrastination mode. I am absolutely guilty of it, where I start banging out tasks and to-dos working towards some sort of goal or objective. And what happens is I get stuck optimizing the wrong things at times. And I think we all do it, certainly at a small level. A distraction can be welcome, and to work on something comfortable can be welcome, but that's not really what moves the needle all the time. So while perfecting my calendar is great, my content calendar, and getting certain things published and some sort of cadence and watching the analytics, and it's kind of all, I don't want to say it's all baloney, but the tools don't matter. What platform we choose to publish on doesn't matter, as long as we enjoy using the platform. As long as we enjoy the process of creation and publishing, we'll be fine. What I realized is my procrastination wasn't protecting me. It was killing momentum and hurting the business. And what I want to say is, I'm curious what you're doing right now that is in the way of publishing. Sometimes it's anxiety and fear. I have certainly experienced that through imposter syndrome and concerns like nobody is going to watch something I make or do a thing that I'm sharing some great insight on, because it's too simple or it's too basic. Yet some of the most popular videos out there for maintaining or building or updating your Squarespace website, for instance, are like how to change text, which is ridiculously simple to me. But you know what? Not to everyone. So sometimes we don't see the forest through the trees. Is that another analogy I can use? It's probably hacked. We can bang out to-do items, but those to-do items may be tactics or tasks that are not in strategic alignment. And that doesn't create the right condition for progress toward strategic outcomes, or outcomes that have a real meaningful impact on the business. So what's in those to-do lists? Are they tagged with some sort of strategic outcome in mind, or are they tagged towards a tactic thing, like tool based? Like tools don't matter. Tactics, for the most part, don't necessarily matter. I would argue they're a commodity, and working on commodity tasks is a trap. I've absolutely learned that. And two prime examples: a well built business runs well, and everyone who works in that business is replaceable. You're doing commodity work. The other one would be if we only work in this application, that can be a strategic decision for the business, but that is also going to decide what tactics we work on. So my business publishes websites on Squarespace. Other businesses only work in other apps like Figma is tremendously popular, or Adobe products are tremendously popular. And it's easy to fall into the rabbit hole that we're good at using this app. The challenge that we face as service providers, regardless of the application that we use, is we wind up being outsourced labor, or businesses come to us because they just need more hands. So that's why I think about the strategy behind what it is that I need to create as a business, so that the value we're providing is far greater than that of the platform we're doing it on. Because if Squarespace disappeared tomorrow, I'd be fine. I'd be bummed because I love it, but I technically would be fine. We just move on to another thing. That's what I mean by tactics. Okay, so my procrastination and that failure last year, I had created, what was it? And I did a video on this back in February. I did this 12 months of content because I was so frustrated that I wasn't publishing. And I made this system for publishing 12 months worth of ideas for content. Like, you can literally fill that thing out in an hour and be done for 12 months, nonstop fire hose of ideas based on your experience, your expertise, the people you love to serve. It was pretty awesome. But it's nothing that ChatGPT or Claude can't do for you in about 30 seconds. So I wasted weeks on that utterly stupid deliverable. If you want it, I'll give it to you for free. It's fine. It's actually kind of cool. I call it stupid. It's actually pretty cool. But it was an exercise in delaying publishing. So when I got into this new year, I just decided to publish, and I gave myself permission to suck, to put in the hard yards. And it's only been 8 months, and I have receipts that show proof that it's working this year. And maybe you could flag this year as market fluctuations. It's an up market or something. You could say that it's some amount of luck, I guess, but I don't think so. I think when you're in a publishing mindset and you're giving and you're sharing, that helps the business. When we are recoiled and hovering over something and just trying to do something and get it just right, we're working in a dark room and it's invisible to the exterior, and that doesn't get us the feedback that we need. So I'm perfectly cool with the video that I published last Friday, walking through the web design we did, which is awesome. But the video's not great. I missed several points I wish I would have put in there. Should I go back and edit it? Maybe. Or maybe I can just do better next time. Maybe create a system. That's what we do as business owners. We create systems. Create a system for doing a better case study style walkthrough of a recent project that's been published and move on. So what is one thing that you've been trying to perfect instead of just publishing? because I'm willing to bet if you were willing to suck just a little bit less than you're comfortable, you would actually get more done and have more positive outcomes than if you were just continuing to hover and hide and get something just right before sharing with the world, because the world doesn't know what it doesn't see. So anyway, that's all I wanted to cover today. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I'm right. I'm totally right. Anyway, let's have a great week. I super appreciate you going 10 minutes here with me. It is not lost on me. So give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscription, like subscribe so you can get notifications. Leave a comment. Tell me the thing that you're stuck on that you wish you could just get out or get over yourself with, like I did. I don't know. That might be a cool conversation. I will reply to your comment. You have my Wayno guarantee. I don't even think that's a real thing. I should invent that. I think I just invented that. I crack myself up sometimes. Thank you. I will see you Wednesday right back here. Same time, same channel. I hope you have a tremendous week.